MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
The batter will be Luis Robert, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Luis Robert.
Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Tommy Lestella now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Lestella stands at second with 2 gone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Scorched to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1-0 for the White Sox in their half of the first. Time for the Twins to swing the bat. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Now at the plate is Alberto Ibarra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Alberto Ibarra is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, man.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Ibarra.
That'll bring up Luis Ibarra. First offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So here's Yoan Moncada. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two and 0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. Three balls, no strikes.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
He's set. The 3-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch. Fulmer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The windup and the 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And quickly there are 2 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in is Danny Mendick, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Tommy Lestella, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so That's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. Ball one to start the at-bat. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Jimenez is off of first with 2 away. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The center fielder, Jake.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting it.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied into very shallow right. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So 2 out, nobody on, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. First offering on its way. Launched to right field and deep. Santander on the run. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together.
Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed, and that's the first out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Abreu at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Alberto Ibarra as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Here comes the 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
Up next to the plate.
Striding in is Luis Arias, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball. One out and a runner on third. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Miguel Sano. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in once again is Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. As he lines it out to center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Tommy Lestella, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Three and 0 now. From the stretch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Robert at second. Lestella on at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is right there, one down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now to the plate, Yohan Moncada. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A ball and no strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Swing and a flare down the line. Sano into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ball one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Three runs already home here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 the count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So here is Max Kepler, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 0-1. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Jake Cave. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in will be Garrett Cooper. Flew out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 4 and the Twins 1. Drew Smiley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dahl. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 197 in his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter will be Danny Mendick,
The shortstop.
as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one the count. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. In comes Kepler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is Dahl. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Tommy Lestella. No balls and 1 strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One and 1 to Tommy Lestella. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lestella aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston.
And now here is Keston Hiura. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third baseman.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So here's Jose Abreu as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cave is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs to the bottom of the 6th inning. The White Sox lead this one 8-1. So up steps Joey Bart now, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now to the plate, Alberto Ibarra. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to hit is Nick Ahmed. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Anthony Santander. First pitch of the AB now. Lays off 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Santander gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So now into the box is Luis Robert, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit will be Luis
Leading up
Ariz.
for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis Ibarra.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count and the pitch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's out number 1.
Up next for
One gone now in the Minnesota seventh. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting
At the plate now is David Dahl. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is skied into short left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Tommy Lestella.
Tommy Lestella.
And now the first pitch.
Nope,
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now it'll be Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Lestella on at first. Nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Sano is there, one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. White Sox on top, 8-1. Garrett Cooper will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's another K, so back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Down go the Twins in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now a pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up, Jose Abreu. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him. The slurve too high for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Cave is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Betances is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Santander leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Santander is on his way home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Well, sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The White Sox lead it 9-1. So now here is Joey Bart starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Final strike for the Twins. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined hard to deep left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Fulmer earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs.